Global Iris Virtual Terminal is a fast and simple way to start processing credit and debit card payments in real time. All agents set up with Virtual Terminal access can process payments while the cardholder is on the telephone. The Global Iris Virtual Terminal is a browser-based tool, so no installation is required, just an internet connection. To log into Virtual Terminal, open a new browser window and enter the following URL: https://vt.globaliris.com. Once you open the URL, log in using the account name, username, and password supplied to you by the Global Iris support team. Once logged in, you will see a payment form where all card information is to be entered. To process a payment, first enter the card number. If the card number is valid, the card scheme logo of the card will appear beside this box. Next, enter the 4-digit expiry date and the full cardholder name as it appears on the card. Then, move across to the security code. This is the last 3 digits shown on the back of the card. Please note, some cards may have 4-digit numbers. The drop-down menu beside this field relates to whether the security code itself is present, not requested, or eligible for this particular transaction. The amount of the transaction can then be entered, and the currency selected. The account field here is set by default. It will be set by the Global Iris support team during the activation of your account, and it is used to direct the transaction to the correct merchant ID or funding account. The next 3 fields can be used to capture additional information from the cardholder or for your business records. These fields are Prod ID, which could be used to capture the product information, CustNum, which could be used to capture the customer number or email address, and the VAR-REF field could be used to collect the phone number of the customer. It is your choice as to how you use these fields. Next, the Address Verification Service, AVS, information is entered. First enter the house number in the house apartment field and enter the postcode in the adjoining field. The AVS check is only carried out on the numeric data. The system will automatically adjust the data entered. The final field for data entry is the full address of the customer. Once you are happy with all the information entered into the payment form, you can proceed by clicking the Authorize button. The transaction result is returned to the screen in real time, and this response contains specific response codes for the data entered. To explain, the first piece of information returned is the message. This indicates that the transaction is successful or declined. Next, the security code result is returned. In this case, N means it was not matched to the security code on the card. Then, the AVS check result is returned. This is broken down into 2 fields: house number result and postcode result. In both instances, the result is returned individually, and here, this transaction has received a U result code for both, which means that the house number and postcode were not matched with the information registered to the cardholder. The final result returned is the issuing bank. This lets the agent know the issuing bank of the cardholder's card. From the example we have used, you can see the response message is 101 declined, and it does not display an authorization code. When a failed transaction occurs, the card details are retained on the screen, allowing for all details to be reviewed and any errors corrected. We will now try another payment with amended card details. In the previous example, the customer had provided an incorrect card number. Once this is corrected, and the authorization attempted again, we will receive the successful response of 00 and include an authorization code. When the transaction is successful, all data should be wiped from the form using the Clear button, allowing for a new transaction to be attempted. When you are finished using the virtual terminal, click Log Out to end the session. That concludes the walkthrough on the Global Iris Virtual Terminal. For a user guide and more details on the virtual terminal, please visit our online resource centre at the URL shown on screen. You can contact us on 0845 702 3344 or by email at globaliris@relexpayments.com.